Thank you for joining us. The quaint, picturesque settlement of Felixton boasts a proud Hindu community built on the remarkable history of its founding fathers. From its humble beginnings to its modern new look, the Siva Ranganathan Koval there mirrors the achievements of the community. Sadhana recently attended the temple's milestone Mahakumbha Abhishekam.
Built on the foundation laid by its forebears, the current Felixton Hindu community enjoys the fruit of the seed sown by the generations gone by. The progress of this small community seems to have grown alongside the development of the Felixton Shiva Ranganathan Temple, which, though boasting a new look, is still very much steeped in its history.
We were quite restricted. We had a very little temple, which is now probably half the size of what you're seeing right now. And we had the Mother's Temple, which is across the road. And what we did is the new committee, we embarked on on a journey where we had moved the Mother across the road and form part of the main premises. And thereafter, we would then look at extending the main temple.
The temple had been completed, and then we had project plans to renovate the main temple, which is the altar area, and also to ground the main murtis. In August last year, our murtis had arrived from Mahabalipuram in India, and consultation was done with community members, where we felt that the main murtis would be the Ganesha, the Shivalinga, Muruga, Ranganatha, as well as the Nandi. This also included 2 new domes. We had decided to keep the original dome of the temple. That is the dome in the middle.
I don't think the temple would have been possible at all if our forefathers had not started this. And they actually, the forefathers worked at the mill with not very highly graded positions, but they actually took on the role of cleaning the older bricks that used to be thrown by the mill and built this temple. The extension of the temple was actually just to move the temple forward. The existing side walls and the back wall is still original. Yeah. And so it definitely would contain the original bricks.
Mahakumbha Abhishekam is an ancient Hindu practice that dates back to many centuries ago, when temple rituals were formalized. It refers to the ritualistic pouring of sacred water and ingredients unto the temple deities. Specific Vedic mantras are chanted during the Abhishekam to invoke the presence of the divine and transfer its energy to the murtis. Once the ritual is complete, it is believed that the deities are verily transformed into the divine.
The mantras that are recited by the priests, and there are also songs that are sung by the devotees, and this enables sound energy to be transferred into the murtis, as well as the Mulasthanam, the temple, and the temple grounds. And prior to the observance, the deities are actually sculptured stone images, but after observing Mahakumbha Abhishekam, we find that it transforms into a vibrant grace. The Guru has played a major role when it came to observance of the Mahakumbha Abhishekam. He's recently trained with Arutsonagar. So during the meetings and consultation with the committee members as well as the community, much of his knowledge has been imparted to all of the devotees on why we observe Mahakumbha Abhishekam. And I think this is what made the spiritual journey more blessed and more meaningful, particularly to the youth in the congregation.
Everything was revolving around the temple. There was no one, I can say, our devotees if we say, let's go to the temple, we're going to do some cleanup today. They were here. Some were here at about 4 or 5 in the morning to help us. In fact, the 21 days we didn't feel nothing because all of us were here. We're just like a family. When we come here, we have our Abhishekam and we have our Havan and prayer and service. The time was just gone, and we look forward to having this more.
And it's been a period of quietness where a person actually yearns for that peace, that stillness when you get to the temple. And observing that over 21 days has been really amazing.